Okay, so Mr. Behar will start with the agenda and the first couple of notes, which
it's a tradition to present you minutes from the previous General Assembly. It's done in many international companies. With Christina Forsgard, we were many years members of the board and the executive committee of ECO, so Christina knows this procedure very well. But it's and then we would like to emphasize on the summit 2025. Then we would expect Mina Nazari. She will come maybe 1 hour late with the feeling that she's coming earlier, because really sometimes people miss. But Jessica, please send a message to Mina that we are here. Our controller, we have the report. Then, of course, we will present to you our draft visions for the next year. We will elect our bodies, the executive committee and advisory board, and we have some new suggestions for you on your discussions. We have minor amendments to the statute, and then whatever, we are open for discussions, whatever you prefer. We'll try to make it not very long because we are busy, but we can stay until we discuss all the issues you have in mind. So no limit, but I would emphasize on that to make it a little bit shorter. So Jessica, okay, this was the February last year. We made it a little bit later this year because we were totally focused on the summit, and we wanted to have the summit behind us, so to have what to report. So we elected Mary Best West as the executive committee member, Mina as our controller. We've launched a new positions since last year, regional presidents. So Tavi Sile, responsible for Africa, Mary Brett for the Americas, Mei Yan for Asia, and Stuart for Europe, and in the much broader sense, Europe. Then we had new advisory board members. Some of you guys are here, and thank you very much. And especially I would like to thank to Catherine, to Guntram, to Jan, to Kirsty from the United Kingdom, Milk Hari. She will be coming as well. Of course, Mr. Malaysia, Professor Said Bani, and Sergei from beautiful Ukraine. Jessica? So these are legal matters which we didn't have a lot. To be honest, we were making the new registration, thanks to Jessica, much cheaper, because the registration, the change of a registration in the Swiss register costs about 2,000 francs, something like that. Jessica found the contact in the National Registry, so we made the changes of the registration for 100 francs. Somehow, and I hope that in the future, Jessica will keep this contact in the Swiss register. Otherwise, the lawyers are charging unbelievable. Some of our older members, like Stuart, I mean, the lawyers in Switzerland, they charge us 800 francs per hour. So when I pick up the phone to call our lawyer, then I put a limit here, 3 minutes. So I speak 3 minutes and then shut down. It's a joke, of course, but they're very expensive. And thanks to Jessica, we did it very, very easily. Jessica, go ahead. So you can report on the financial update, but you guys can see in 2024, attention, we had incomes almost 9,000 euro. In 2025, attention, we have incomes 47,000 euro. So look at the difference. It's a lot. It's 5 times, 6 times, because of the summit. The most important incomes basically came from the summit, 28,000 euro. By the way, going back to 2014, 11 years ago when we registered the association. First time in the history, our association is profitable. And we will see our plans for next year because we have the date already for the summit. Our plans are much more ambitious. It's not crucial because we don't take any money of that. And all of us, we are voluntary, like it's in ECO, like it's in PRCA, except the staff, of course, like in IPRA and all other communities. What we need money is to make much successful and much better summits. And also, none of us spent a single penny. I was president of ECO for 2 terms. I never, ever spent a single penny from the organization. We never, ever spent a single penny from WCFA. But we need this money in order to guarantee the financial stability and also to invest in the next much better summits. So from this summit, we had almost 30,000 euro incomes, which is summit prepared for 2 months, thanks to the tremendous efforts of Jessica and Raya, and you also, you. Without the keynote speakers we had, one of them, and you'll see the report later on, Lord David or Baron David of Sealand, brought by Stuart. The other one, key speaker was Paul Holmes, brought by all of us, because Paul was the speaker 2014. And all you guys, Paul Holmes. And then Mary Beth West, and then Catherine, then Kirsty later. Welcome, Kirsty. Welcome, United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, if I may say this way. So, Jessica, go ahead. This is the projection for the next year. We would like to increase the incomes from the summit 2 times. And I think that this is possible because we paid to by the way, Ukrainian couple living in Switzerland to make huge amount of movies and interviews in the during the forum. So we have about 28 interviews. We have beautiful movies, and it's an amazing tool for promotion of the next summit. And we think that the projected revenue of 100,000 euro is achievable. And if we do this, it will be really great achievement. There will be no way back. And I still believe, by the way, opening a bracket, that we are one of the most beautiful public relations and marketing and social media communities in the world today. But that's my point of view. I hope you share this. Jessica? So Mina, is Mina here?
Oh, yeah, I think I messaged her, but I don't see a reply. But her slide is just after, so.
Iran, you never knew. You never know. Iran. So only for 1 year we have 36. Now we have 84. We easily will reach 100 members very soon from all over the world, for 4 countries, 5 continents. But what is the difference? The difference is that we have paid members. And from the very first day, we started running together with Stuart and the group. We started running this community from the very first day. We said all members should be paid. It's a so small membership fee we have. We have 100 euro or 250, so small membership fee. But at the end of the day, you see the results. Go ahead, Jessica. Yes, can you please continue reporting?
Yes, so I will just give an overview of the activities we had in 2024 and in the beginning of 2025. Most of them you probably already know, or you've been attending. So we had our monthly master classes. So we've done with Laura Baxter in January, a very interesting topic about effective public speaking. Catherine Fissette about mastering timing in PR. Then we had two more with Denise Juna, which was very interesting at that time regarding the Web3 brand communication, which is something completely new, and more PR and business professionals are trying to find ways to promote this, and along with AI, of course. And we also had our EXCO member, Mary Beth West, talking about peer ethics, which was just during the peer ethics month in September. So all these master classes are part of our PR master classes series that we've done, and later on you'll see our event calendar with the master classes for the next months during this year. We also partnered with Provoke Media for their global summit, where we had the opportunity to present to our WCFA members an exclusive 50% discount for the actual summit, just by partnering with them and spreading the word, giving them real support through our channels and our website. We also partnered with RuPoint and other leading media intelligence firms, and also industry associations like AMEC, IPO, IPRA, and PRCA for the first ever global media landscape survey. So we supported this global initiative just to help them find information from journalists and PR professionals across all continents, which are including underrepresented regions like Africa and Eastern Europe, South Africa too, to better understand the shifting dynamics. We still don't have the final results, but once we have them, of course, we'll share with you so you get the information, the final results from the survey. Next, we had the Davos Communications Summit 2024, which was the online version before doing the actual summit in person. It was also a great success, having more than 250 registered participants. We managed to have 15 speakers, 3 moderators, and due to our support of our media partners, we managed to have 189 publications in a very recognizable global media outlets, including Yahoo Finance, PR Newswire, Benzinga, MarketWatch, which, of course, due to their relevance, we managed to get a total reach of more than 73 million. We also had the Davos Digital Awards with only 8 categories. It's a continuation of our digital awards from the 2021, but this time we decided to explore the digital world and present it more categories with one special one, Leader of the Future. So we managed to get 6 jury members and participants from 8 countries, which are India, Malaysia, Netherlands, Romania, South Africa, Ukraine, UK, and the US. And the award ceremony was online in November. Then, of course, we had our famous Davos Communications Summit and Awards 2025 in Davos. And here just a brief information to see the calculation. I will hand this to our colleague Raya, so she will get more in depth regarding the actual summit, so you can see the success behind it and the actual work everyone had to put so this event can be great. Okay, Ryan?
Hi everyone, it's great to see you all again, even though it's through a screen this time. I hope everyone still carries fond memories from April. So I'm just going to do a quick recap of these stats from this year's summit. So we brought together communication leaders from around the world, for those of you who were there, for 2 days of exceptional ideas, lively panel discussions. We had some really good discussions after some of the panels and inspiring keynote speeches. It was started on the April the 9th with a welcome reception at the Congress Hotel. Then we had 2 days of home conference days on the 10th and the 11th and the gala dinner on the 10th of April. We covered topics from AI-driven PR, crisis management, political messaging, brand leadership and strategic communications, ethics and trust, and regionality in PR, so covering all aspects of communication in local contexts. And we had a total of 25 speakers, 5 moderators in 5 different panels, and of course the support of our 5 partners, without whom this event wouldn't be such a great success, and 58 registered participants overall for this summit. 21 countries, we had representation from 21 countries and 5 continents in total. You can see them here. And we also created a new website page and 1 new Facebook and LinkedIn pages to reflect the summit success, but also to carry on specifically for the Davos summits, to have like a dedicated space where you can see any like updates from this event or like future events. We also had coverage from 4 press releases and 566 total publications that came out from these press releases. And the total reach, possible reach from these publications was a total of 290 million across websites like Yahoo, MarketWatch, Benzinga, PR Newswire, American Press, and others. So just to touch on the gala dinner and award ceremony, we had 24 categories, jury members of 10 people across Canada, Germany, Hong Kong, India, Lithuania, Romania, Turkey, and UK and the USA. And we had representation from 18 countries and 4 continents. And of course, our 5 partners, PRCA, PR Ethics Community, Brain for Strategy, PR Newswire, and M3 Communications. From this, we had 1 press release and 180 publications across these media outlets. So the total media coverage so far, we had 4 major press releases that went out through our partner PR Newswire. They were around the event announcements, speaker spotlights, summit coverage, and awards coverage. The next one will be announcing the new date. So we'll have another 5th one, which will be distributed to these media outlets again. So we had the Davos Communication Summit and Awards with a total of 68 million estimated reach. The best performing one, however, was the Baron Evans of Zealand and PR guru Paul Holmes to lead the Davos Communication Summit. So this was our most popular title with an estimated 82 million reach across 193 publications. And we also had 2 press releases on the summit coverage and events coverage. A special thank you to our partners, the PR Ethics Community led by Mary Beth West, Brain for Strategy, PRCA, M3 Communications, and PR Newswire for supporting this event. We are very grateful, and we hope to see you there again next year. And just quickly on the keynote speakers, we had 3 esteemed keynote speakers for the highlight of the event with Paul Holmes, Baron Evans of Zealand, and Mary Beth West. They touched upon different subjects, such as reinventing public relations in the age of permacrisis for Paul Holmes. For Baron Evans of Zealand, we had an insightful talk about the great journey from defeat to victory in the Labour Party in the UK back in 2024, and from Mary Beth West, who was our third final keynote speaker. She spoke about the peers' speak up role in today's politicized disinformation age. And for the panel discussions, we had 5 very different panels, very diverse from different countries, represented by different countries. We started with Stuart as the moderator and the impact of AI on public relations. Then we moved on to digital trends in public relations and digital marketing. The second day involved more of a political messaging discussion in our third panel led by Guntram. Then we had strategic communications led by Catherine Blades. And we ended with regionality in PR, which was an even bigger panel as we had some last minute changes, but it was a very engaging panel to end with. And some interesting slide on the feedback that we received. We kindly asked you all to fill in a form. We got a few replies from you, and this is the feedback that we received. There's some really good insights here. What did participants enjoy the most? The gala dinner and the unique experience of visiting Davos. That's why we decided to keep it in Davos and create an annual as the annual location for this summit. Then we had another feedback stating high quality discussions and diverse perspectives, strong networking opportunities and social events, which is the highlight, a balanced summit program with global relevance, and interesting panels with a wide range of expert speakers. On things that could be improved, we had greater transparency in the awards process. A few people said that they would have liked to see more on the projects and the project, not just the project title, but more on the projects. Unfortunately, we would have had to stay there the whole night. We didn't have time to talk about every single project in depth, so we could think of how we can incorporate that in the future. More time between sessions for networking and reflection. Earlier announcement of event dates, we have taken note on this and we'll be announcing dates very soon to you. We have announced them today. And then more financial support for freelancers and underrepresented participants, include more diverse panel topics and possibly add more panels. Any additional suggestions or ideas include traditional live music and local cuisine at the gala. This is pretty interesting. We did, however, have a special performance by Laura Baxter, which is we can't forget about this time round, but hopefully we're going to have more live music next time. Make participation feel more exclusive or prestigious. Streamline award categories and promote award application processes better. Invite more PR media and participants from Asia and Latin America. Consider meet and greet games to enhance networking, which is pretty interesting. Explore inviting a high-profile communication superstar for broader appeal, I'm guessing as the keynote speaker. And suggested new topics were around the ethical use and environmental impact of AI, internal communications, BRIC-specific communication, investor relations, and employer marketing. Overall rating, we had a 4-star and a 5-star as well. Okay, so also we launched a new dedicated website for the Davos Summit. It is at davossummits.com. You can find the page there. You can explore the key insights from 2025 on our Facebook page when you click the button on the main banner. The website features information about the summit, ticket options, full program and speakers, partners and sponsors. Sponsorship packages. This will be updated according to our plans for the next summit very soon. Moving forward, the social media build-up. Let's have a quick glance at our social media performance during the summit. WCFA is engaging the audience in different ways. We had an active social media campaign which was supposed to build anticipation and engagement among the international PR community before the event, during and after. We had eye-catching visuals, inspiring quotes, such as the capital of PR, step into a world full of creativity. Different ways to promote the event, basically, and become part of the global dialogue of the future of strategic communications. For the paid campaigns, the overall results were a total of, well, we used a total of 491 euros, which were implemented during the promotion of the event. For 2024, for 2025, that was 200 euros. Overview was that traffic campaigns, engagement for traffic, we used 85 euros. For engagement, we used 256 euros, and Facebook event campaigns, 150. Okay, so overall, we achieved a total of 310 impressions during the summit. We had a total of 510 reactions, 45 comments, and 26 reposts during the event. Yeah. The interviews were an essential part. These will be released very soon, actually, but we captured a total of 25 exclusive interviews led by Mike Sutton, who is our WCFA editor-in-chief. These featured key participants and speakers during the summit. They were captured during the summit. The release date of these is going to be from June 2025 going forward. There's a lot of content, so you'll see a lot of them. And they'll be used to promote the use as promotional content for the next summit and to inspire new attendees to join and highlight the value of the WCFA community. So the new pages that we created specifically for Davos summits are on Facebook, LinkedIn, and X, and they're the new go-to source for updates, inspiration, and engagement. Okay, so this is just quickly on the organic results from LinkedIn on the new pages, which were created just after the summit. We already have a total of 2,000 impressions and 60 new followers. If you haven't joined them, please do, so you can, because we're going to move the communication on them for the new summit. Yeah. After the campaign on Facebook, we achieved a total of 2,000 impressions again and 7 on the new pages. We're talking on the WCFA. Yeah. And we also held a social media challenge during the event to celebrate our amazing community, which was to share posts and live updates on Facebook and LinkedIn during the event. The 3 most active contributors were each awarded with a 50% discount for the following summit. And as a thank you for helping us spread the word, we had some really great content on LinkedIn. If you tagged us, we must have seen it. So thank you all for joining the conversation. So these are our 3 winners: Jared Mead, Katerina Doroshevska, and Anna Maria Disianu. They will be coming to the next summit for sure. Hopefully, yeah. So we just started a new X account at the Davos Summits, which if you're active on X, I suggest that you might want to join. And establishing a dedicated presence on X specifically for this, for live updates, and for joining the conversation on any topic specifically around political messaging. As we know, X is quite hot on this topic. And yeah, our planned goals are to build an active community around the summits, specifically boost content reach and virality, promote live updates, speaker insights, and key moments. And this is in general for 2024-2025 overview. Our total reach was 748,000 across all pages, across all events. Organic reach was at 1,700, and paid reach was at 725,000.
sorry, 17,000, and paid reach was at 725,000. Yes. Top paid campaign by budget was when we were promoting last year's Summit 2024 with link clicks at almost 6,000, reach at 323,000. And this is another one for last year's Summit as well. Okay. For WCFA, we had from 650 followers last year. This year we have 1,001 new followers. Currently, we sit at 2,805. This is personally when I started working with WCFA, that was at, and this is all organic, absolutely organic followers who are very engaged. We have at least 200-300 new ones for the last, just for this summit alone, from February going forward. In our audience, the top three interests in our audience are media and communications, business development, and marketing, which is great news because this is what we do. Okay. And organic campaigns overall results, impressions 57,476, and reactions at 2,000. Yeah. And the LinkedIn newsletter is another feature we have on our LinkedIn. If you haven't signed up, it pushes notifications to you when we have a new article. We release articles weekly on different topics in the PR industry, such as AI's impact on public relations, a deep dive into revolutionary strategies. So if you want to receive this as a notification on LinkedIn or as an email, feel free to sign up. I believe there's a button on our WCFA page. Now moving on to partnerships, these are our long-term partners, Vision and Old Wires, which we have continually partnered with throughout the years, and we will continue to do so. We had special appearance from Vision on this year's summit, and partnered with PR Newswire specifically for our media coverage. And now I'm just going to pass over to Maxim to introduce Mina. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Raya. It took a little bit long. I do apologize, but on the other hand, you can see numbers like 29 million viewers of our publications, and I would like to reply if Catherine is online still, because she was thanking and adoring the successful social media campaign. I would like to say that the social media campaign even had not been started, because we are starting now. All the interviews, all the videos, all the opinions, reposting social media in a way that we prepare much better the next summit. So we have Mina online, I assume. Hello, Mina, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
You say merhaba?
Durud ve sepas from Iran. Yes.
Mina is our controller. She's been taking care of our numbers and activities very carefully. So, dear Mina, you have the floor to report in brief what happened in the meantime, both with numbers and activities.
Okay. Please share my file, Jessica. Thank you. Hello and greetings to all of you. I'm delighted to be here with you today. I'm Mina Nazari. As a controller of WCFA, I have responsibility to present report of the activities of association. But before that, I'd like to extend a special thanks to Maxim and his professional team for their efforts and collaboration, wishing we enjoyed in last summit in Davos. Thank you very much. And my report in about Association activity in 2024. The World Communication Forum Association, WCFA, achieved significant milestones, strengthened media relations, partnerships, and expand to online presence. Introduce new services resulting in increased membership and high satisfaction. I'm so sorry for that because I'm reading my report from my phone. Maybe I have a mistake, but I try to read my report correctly. Maintained a healthy financial condition with no pending taxes or mandatory obligations. Successfully managed trade payables, and with more than half already paid and is expected to be fully settled by 2025-2026. Hosted impactful communication events, master classes and awards, and welcome leading PR professionals and companies worldwide. The vision's organizational structure and welcoming atmosphere at WCFA management and head office have played a pivotal role in this success. In conclusion, the controller affords a highly positive evaluation of WCFA performance in 2024. And thank you all for your presence and attention. I remind you that our cooperation can lead to even great advancement, and wishing success for all of you. And thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, Mina. I just want to say that without you guys, the forum would not happen. So special thanks to all our participants. Special thanks to Mina Nazari, who came from Tabriz, the second largest city in Iran, to the mountains of Davos, like that, with a plane, and then with a train. So I think first time we had in Davos, Stuart, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think first time we had ever Iran representatives from Iran, Iranian participant, and next time we'll be very happy to hear Mina's presentation. So, Jessica, go ahead with the future developments.
Okay, so I'll briefly present the events calendar. So as I mentioned, we have our monthly master classes planned through the whole end of the year. So for July, we have a master class with Mike Sutton. And we are also planning to celebrate, as usual, the World PR Day, which is on July 16, but we'll come up with more information when the time comes and see what are the actual activities that can be planned. For August, we have masterclass with Sophie Raymond from Switzerland. Next month, in September, we have with Tatevik Simonyan. And in September is the launch of the pilot issue of the new digital WCFA magazine, but in the next slides you will learn more about it. In October, we're planning a masterclass with Katya Pasink, and of course having a regional communications summit, which is not approved yet, but we have some ideas that can be shared with you later on. We have a PR masterclass with Jared May in November, and also that will be the time when we will launch the Davos Communication Awards 2026, which will be again presented during the Davos Communication Summit and Awards in Davos. And in December, we have a masterclass with Catherine Blades. Then we also have a year-end meeting with our executive committee and global advisory board as part of the WCFA statute. In 2026, we have more peer masterclasses planned. And of course, in April 2026, we are planning to have the Davos Communication Summit and Awards. In the next slides, we will see more information regarding the place and setup. What we've done is to already suggesting the dates April 23rd, 24th, which are again Thursday and Friday. So people can enjoy the weekend in Davos if that suits them better. We already booked the same room as we believe it was perfect for the occasion. And we had very good approach of having the more private setting of the room, and we're planning again to have a welcome reception in the previous day. Of course, the gala dinner with awards ceremony, but we'll have more information on the davossummit.com very soon as well. Along with the summit, we will of course have the awards will start on November, so have enough time for entries and then evaluate them before the actual award ceremony. All information about the awards will be on davosawards.com. We're also considering opening a WhatsApp group for the Davos Summit participants and WCFA members, so we can have more communication professionals from around the world to exchange insights, ideas, and more inspiration for before and during, after, and the Davos Summit communication. For the WCFA online magazine, that's the newest information, the newest project Mr. Behar launched. The idea is to be published online by WCFA every month, with Mike Sutton being the editor-in-chief. It will be focused on our WCFA members, their clients, and also the participants of our biggest events as the Davos Summit. The content will be based on different case studies, interviews, expert commentary. For the title, we still didn't decide the actual name, but we will have it soon. And in September, you will see everyone who already participated. But just keep in mind that our idea is to interview all WCFA members. So everyone of you will have the opportunity to participate and make their brand more visible. We have also communicated the idea with the Expo of WCFA to have 3 working groups, which will be focused on ethics, education, and AI and emerging technologies, since these are the most important topics that can be focused through communication. Education specifically is part of our goals for next year to support us get more students into the WCFA, so we can support actual younger generations in development in this profession and make it even greater. So for these communities, we will present the chairs and who will be part. Of course, the chairs of each community will be able to select their participants of the group who can be part of the WCFA. And also they will lead some interesting future online webinars based on their topics, and collaboratively create some articles that will be shared with all of you with some statistics and trends that can support you in your jobs. For the elections, I will give the floor again to Mr. Behar.
That's Jessica.
Yeah.
Let's discuss, go back a little bit, please.
Mm-hmm.
Let's discuss the activities for the 2025-2026. And first of all, the new elements besides the masterclass and a very clear program month by month, but also the new elements will be the 3 committees which we would like to launch within the framework of World Communications Forum Association, and it's ethical committee, the education and professional, and artificial intelligence, and even emerging technologies, because we don't know what will be next after AI. Ethics is quite clear. We have amazing experts here, like Christina, like Mary Beth, and many others, because no need to say that ethics is the base of our business. Many times we were saying that basically we don't sell services. We sell trust. We sell trust. And ethics and ethical behavior is the base of the trust. I'm opening now the bracket to tell you that since last week, our big book, together with Christina, written together with Christina, with the foreword of Lord Black of Brentwood, and the beautiful article Lord Black wrote for this book called The Power of Trust. And a lot of people from this screen participate in this book. I'm sure that Stuart is in, Sergey is in, and for sure many others. So the book is already on Amazon. We are changing the cover these days, and I just saw the last version of the cover will send to Christina very soon. And the book is amazing. So from the ethical point of view, we should have this committee. We are in big credits to education, because for the past 2 or 3 years, we didn't manage, except the master classes, except the students' membership, and we have a couple of very good students like members, we didn't manage within the World Communications Forum dealing with 1,000 different things like low budget, like awards, committees, juries, and this and that to dedicate our efforts on education and knowledge. And we would like to expand this, combining and signing agreements with different universities and educational institutions, and no need to explain how we are dependable on emerging technologies. And I'm pretty sure that under the management of Stuart and many other, Stuart Bruce and many other friends here will, for sure, will take care of these committees to be developed. So I open the floor. You've heard everything which was presented to you for the past 1 year and also for the future activities. Do you have any other ideas? Do you have any concerns? Do you have any proposals? If there will be no proposals today, then you can, I am available 24/7, and all of you knows this. So me, Jessica, Raya, you can send them anytime. We can discuss, we can implement in minutes. The big advantage in my company, there is a big department of web developers, graphic designers, and all those guys who can implement any of your ideas immediately online.
Tabisile and Michael Schroeder actually raised a hand.
Yes, sorry, Tabisile. Amandla.
Good afternoon, good morning to colleagues. I just wanted, Max, for you to clarify, particularly with these working groups, how members can potentially express their interest and what would be required from them if they wanted to participate. Thank you.
Tabisile, all members can apply to the groups. I suggest that the members will get into different groups, then the members elect who will be the chair of the group. We have some ideas in the executive committee, but I think that your opinion matters, your vote matters, and then unlimited, Tabisile, unlimited. The more the better, the more ideas the better. By the way, this is the main reason our membership fee is so low, because from the very beginning, I prefer to have 100 members, it's metaphor, of course, but 100 members paying €20 than 20 members paying 100 euro. The more members, more ideas, more brains, more points of view. So same with the committees. Michael, bitte schön.
I just want to say thank you for mainly two topics, ethics and AI, because I think both have the most strong and maybe important impact on our profession in the next 2 to 3 years, not more. I think these are the most essential years for all of us in terms of AI and ethics, mainly regarding the overall geopolitical situation around us. So when you say these groups are designed and should start, how should they start? Do they start today, or what is the process?
My suggestion is that, first of all, we needed your opinion and your approval, of course.
Sure.
But then we'll send an email to each of you, and whatever preferences you have, dear members, then send back to Jessica, and then she will make the groups, and then we will, in 1 month time, my suggestion is that we'll launch the groups online. So I will participate, and all the potential members of the groups will participate. We'll exchange opinions. We will select the chair of the group, and most probably some draft activities. All we are in business, so I don't want to take your time a lot.
Okay.
But on the other hand, the more focused we are in our membership, the better for the community, the better for us as professionals. Thank you. Any other opinions? So we had a meeting 2 days ago with the executive committee, and our idea is to continue with the same team and the same set. Furthermore, in the next term, and my arguments are very simple. We've done tremendous job, and I would like this job to be developed in the proper way. We have the resources, we have the knowledge, we have the contacts. So if you don't mind, we would like to suggest the same team to continue one more term of 3 years. And then we have one more star in our community. This is Lars Boydich. Lars will explain to us. Marianne, with all respect, she's a wonderful colleague and wonderful person. We love her very much. She asked us if she can stay in the advisory board because she's very, very much engaged with her own business in Vietnam. So we met Lars and with Stuart, and we had a long chat with him. And then, of course, we suggested the name of Lars to the executive committee, and executive committee voted to suggest to you guys, Lars. So with this couple of words, Lars, you have the floor. And what do you think when you see all those group of people? Do you think we are normal, or we are good professionals, or we just speak?
So normal is for boring organizations. So I don't want to be part of a normal group. Thanks, Maxime, and the executive committee for the trust. My name is Lars Födisch. I run Precious Communications out of Singapore, originally from Germany. So the OE in my name is actually the German umlaut Ö sound. So thanks so much for considering me for joining the executive committee. It would be a great privilege to be part of this group, as I believe really the organization is trying to raise the bar for global communications. I've always believed that our role as communicators is going far beyond hitting media hits, but it's about creating impact, leadership, building trust, and that across cultures and markets. So though I'm born in Europe, I've been for over 2 decades here in Asia in different roles, and I hope I can bring a Asian lens, or a lens from Asia. That way, I think it's politically correct. A lens from Asia to the table and help the organizations to stay sharp, relevant, and connected. And I really appreciate the opportunity to hopefully join this prestigious group. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lars. The idea was Lars to cover Asia, and we do believe that he has the expertise, he has the abilities, and we'll be very happy to work furthermore with him. And together, of course, with Bruce, covering Europe, continental Europe and United Kingdom, if I may say this way, but also Mary Beth covering the Americas, and Tabisile very successfully covering Africa. And this is the moment to extend a very special thanks to Tabisile and to Stuart and to Mary Beth, because they not only approach people from different countries in their region to come and to speak to Davos and to be our active participants, but they were so active by themselves that really they were the base. These three persons, Stuart, Mary Beth, and Tabisile, they were the base of the whole summit and the whole activities, which we appreciate very much. So this is our proposal of the executive committee to continue in this set, me as continuing as president and 4 other presidents of regions. And now you have the floor to discuss, to say no, to share your critics or appreciation or against or for. So this is your time. Can we then formally vote? Or maybe if there is someone against or has some different opinion, please be so kind to share and we'll memorize this. What I want to say, if there is no votes against, thank you very much, Michael, for the fireworks. If there is no votes against, I just want to say that now we are very, I would say, very stable on our legs. Not because only of the 4, but because of the experience we have, because of the great understanding we have in between the executive committee, and also the great understanding we have with you, our members. And I will take care to ask Jessica, as our executive director, to send a brief note once in 3 months to all our members what executive committee did. Because we have now the 3 committees. Then we have an agency tracker, which I don't think any other organization has. Then we have Speakers Bureau, that I don't think any other public relations and marketing community has the Speakers Bureau. And these are huge advantages, which, and also masterclasses, of course, but these are huge advantages which I would like to develop furthermore in a way that, especially Speakers Bureau, I guess all you are there with your pictures, with your expertise, and we are planning a massive social media campaign for the Speakers Bureau. That's the big difference between us and all the communities. ECO, which I love a lot, is a community representing national industry associations. IPRA is a community representing only individuals. Communications Directors Association is the community representing only institutional representatives. In World Communications Forum Association, from the very first day, we would like to combine the institutions, public relations expert, social media, universities, education, different institutions. So I personally believe that this is the only way to go very fast ahead, because what is typical for our business these days is that we observe a very fast merge of the 3 elements of our business: public relations, advertising, digital. And there is a huge dispute within our communities which one of those 3 businesses will be the leading one. If you hear our good friend Sir Martin Sorrell, who Michael and Stuart and the rest know very well. Sir Martin Sorrell, of course, is defending advertising and saying advertising, we will beat public relations. You don't do anything in public relations, whatever. If you ask someone like Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg or whatever, they will say digital. Because without digital, guys, you're dead. We have the applications, we have the tax, we have all the software, whatever. But I say, and I'm sure that you'll agree with me, this will be the public relations. For one simple reason, we are the masters of the content. The best advertising, the best media buying without content is zero. The best social media post, the best platform or application without the content is nothing. So that's why I really would like in the next months or years to put tremendous efforts to develop our community as just public communicators and leaders of the public communications market. And I'm sure that we can do it. So, Jessica, thank you very much for the trust on behalf of our executive committee. Lars, warm welcome to this wonderful community. We'll come very soon to Singapore, by the way.
Thank you.
No, it's a good point that we can organize a regional summit or regional forum or whatever in Singapore because it will attract a lot of people from the region.
Yeah.
So, Jessica, let's move to the advisory board. Thank you, Kirsty. It's a good fireworks. So, we have a couple of applications, new applications for the advisory board. And I will read the whole 22 persons apply today. If any of you present today would like to be advisory board member, put your application, you're mostly welcome. Executive committee, to be honest, I'm trying to stick into 5 people because of the very heavy legal requirements from the Swiss authorities. It takes months or years sometimes to implement someone new in the executive committee with the court, with the register. But advisory board, we can decide by ourselves, nothing to do with the authorities. Alistair Townsend from Brazil. He's running excellent channel communications company covering all Latin America. Catherine Blades. I'm not sure whether she's here, but I mean, without any doubt, I would vote for her. Ganesh Chandra Sekaran he was here. I'm not quite sure whether he's still here, but he was here at the beginning. He's with us long time, maybe 10 years. Gomolemo Lolo is a new member or potential member from beautiful Botswana. Guntram Kaiser, great friend of WCFA, Jan Boman from Denmark, great friend. Gerard, welcome Gerard, and thank you very much for accepting our invitation. Is here. Katya, the one and only Kirsty from the United Kingdom, and Milk and Honey. And thank you very much, Kirsty, for being with us in this beautiful project. Mei Yan from Vietnam, moving from executive committee. The one and only Michael Schroeder, great professional, not only friend, but also great professional, the running amazing company. And I hope to see Michael much more active in our activities because he has a lot of experience. Mike Sultan will be the managing editor of our publications, which we will inform you, but until end of summer, we'll have a magazine, a World Communications Forum Association. This magazine will be online. It will be once in 3 months. Mike is a former journalist from The Times, a very experienced guy from London, United Kingdom. And he's running a small house in Liverpool. And in the same house, Paul McCartney was grown up. And he was singing in his guitar. So I promised to Mike to go to Liverpool to see this beautiful house. Paweł Belicki is a great experience from public dialogue from Poland. Pelin from Turkey. Appreciated and amazing Professor Said Bani from Malaysia. Sergey from Ukraine. Sophie Raymond from Switzerland, a new member. I invited Sophie. Unfortunately, she's traveling these days, but I realized we don't have anybody from Switzerland. And basically, we have an office in Davos. We have a lawyer there. We don't have anyone from. So I invited Sophie and she accepted. Sayed Bukhari is a very interesting man who we met in Davos. Very influential, very well connected to the royal personalities. And most probably this autumn, we will have a regional Middle East summit run by Sayed. And of course, all of you will be invited. And most probably there will be no participation fee because United Arab Emirates, they can cover this. At least this is our initial agreement with Sayed. The great Tatevik Simonian from beautiful Armenia, a great friend and very active participant in the forum in the whole region. And we really wish best of luck to beautiful Armenia in so difficult region and, next door wars and all those controversial events there. Vlad, thank you very much for the cooperation we had with you with PR Newswire and Cision. Vlad now is in London and he's running his own company, but still he was the regional director of PR Newswire, who all of you know, Cision, great company, but Vlad was enough brave to split. I did it 30 whatever years ago, same, to split and to run his own business in a relatively foreign country because he's a Ukrainian born. Then we have Vladia Bistro from Czech Republic. He's traveling also these days, and he apologized. He's running the largest public relations company in Prague, Bizar and Rose. And last but not least, the amazing Zsófi Lakatos from Hungary, who we know since years, and she's also very active in public relations. Any of you, if you have any other suggestions, if any of you would like to join the advisory board, please, this is the time.
Hi.
Wait, Diego, I don't see your name here.
Okay.
I apologize. No. It's a mistake.
In fact, I was wondering because you.
Sorry, Diego.
This.
It's it was communication between me and you, and most probably Jessica was not aware of that. So Diego Biassi from Italy, also amazing professional. Then we have Roderick applying for Global Advisory Board. I think we can have more people from Africa, and this is crucial. Now we have one person from Africa, from Botswana, and now we have Roderick. Any other suggestions? So let me formally vote for these 24 people, together with Diego and Roderick. Thank you very much. Jessica, can you move ahead? So I spoke to Mina, and she agreed to serve one more term as our controller, which I thank from the bottom of my heart, because controller is not an easy job. I mean, we are the one who should report to her how we spend the money, how we provide our activities, which is much more important, because money you can earn, money you can make profits, but you cannot make a community globally popular and globally influential even with millions, if you don't know how to do it, if you don't work every single day. And from time to time, we report to Mina, and she's very tough on us sometimes. So if you agree, Mina Nazari from beautiful Tabriz in Iran to continue supervising our activities. Mina, do you agree? Because Professor Said is asking whether you agree. Your microphone, Mina. Yes.
Yes, I'm. It's my first of all, I congratulate you, and because I really appreciate that to WCFA activities in 2024. And another way, it's my pleasure to be a controller of WCFA for 2025. And I don't know if everyone agree with me or not. I don't know. All of them is my bottom of heart. I'm agree. I don't know. Thank you for all of you.
Thank you very much, Mina. So I'm absolutely sure that our friends, members of the WCFA will not have anything against. You're a great person and great professional, which we really appreciate. Jessica, move ahead, please.
I think Tatevik wanted to say something. Did you raise a hand?
Yes, sorry, Tatevik.
No, I just voting by hand, by writing agree, so nothing to add. Congrats to all. Yeah.
Merci, chat. Merci, chat. Thank you. So, minor changes to WCFA statute. We send it to you. We change the address because the guy, the lawyer changed the address. And it's basically, we changed it 2 years ago, but we didn't update the statute. And we have, in Davos, we have a, how you say, post box. We have a lawyer representing our activities. We paid to the lawyer a very minor amount, which was toughly negotiated by me and Jessica. We pay, if I'm not mistaken, 1,200 per year, Jessica, something like that.
Even more, I think.
More or less.
More.
How much we pay to the lawyer, do you remember? But it should be about 1,000 something per year. But he changed the office, then we changed it in the statute. Then there was a couple of times Jessica found that we wrote annual membership meeting, we changed it to annual general assembly from the legal point of view to be more respectful. So it's a really general assembly. Then we changed it for one or another reason in the statute. We didn't mention that the members should receive, or they may receive, their invitation via email for the General Assembly. And this is absolutely logical. And you have the new statute, by the way. Then, yes, it's one of the main changes is in the previous statute, the General Assembly was elected advisory board. My suggestion was to give this opportunity to the EXCO, because sometimes EXCO may find a very valuable person to invite him or her to join us advisory board, not to wait 1 year until the next general meeting. And it's not a formality, it's a very serious job, of course, and very responsible, but our suggestion is to delegate this to the executive committee. And then the executive committee should meet once in 6 months we changed it from 3 months to 6 months. And then we changed because executive committee was appointing only executive secretary. But now we have executive director. So we changed this. So these are absolutely minor changes. And also controller. Controller was re-elected every year. For one or another reason, we put that the term of the controller is only 1 year. My suggestion in the new statute would be the term of the controller to be 3 years. Because it's logical. I mean, we don't elect controller every year. So that was the changes. You have the statute on the chat. Please download it. And if you don't, we will leave you a couple of days. We'll leave you until the end of the month time to see the statute, to read it. If you have any corrections, just let us know. If not, early June, we will send it to the register in Switzerland. I think this is the agenda for today, right, Jessica? Yes. If you apologize, 90 minutes is too long, really, but we meet once in a year. So if you have any other ideas, please, you have the floor. So I know it's a lot of time for busy people like us. And again, apologize for these 90 minutes. Thank you very much for all of you from the bottom of my heart. I really hope you enjoy the community. You enjoy having even sometimes something very small, something very little, small step, or just an email. If you have ideas how to enlarge our social media presence, please let us know. But the new websites, the DavosSummits.com, which we launched 2 weeks ago, I like it very much because Davos Summit was booked. When we started the summit, Davos Summit was booked. Then I put it WCFA Summit or something like that it was. And then one night I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I went to my computer and I just saw the plural, Davos Summits, because I would like that we organize summits in Africa, in Asia, different places, Middle East, United States, of course, whatever. So I typed DavosSummits.com. I saw it's free. And I said, wow, we bought it immediately in the midnight. So Davos Summits shows that we are here long term, and we would like to spread all over the world. And allow me just a personal note. I really would like that as soon as possible we have a summit in free Ukraine, in free Kiev. And Sergei promised that they will welcome all of us in Kiev, and I would like to have it really as soon as possible there. But it was a personal note. You may agree, you may not. But that's my personal wish, because all of us, we would like to have peace. All of us, we would like to have our Ukrainian, to be honest, I would like to have our Russian friends, to see them also among us, with all pains, with all history. But with Sergei, we know a lot of good people there. But it happened as it happened. So thank you very much. God bless you. And keep in touch. And we'll be in touch very soon. You have the email of Jessica, mine, Raya, whatever you have any ideas, please, mostly welcome. I love you.